I think I'm the soccer player that I am today because my sisters pushed me so hard.
We always thought it was normal because we all had the same interest and it just happened to be like that.
Suzanne actually started playing club soccer when I was in second grade, or around second grade.
We would play in the backyard all the time, and me and Melissa played on the same team a few years. I wouldn't say we had the best relationship when we played on the same team because we would yell at each other on the field and stuff like that, and it would definitely come home.
I remember times when we were in the backyard and one of us would mess up and we would get pretty mad at each other, like yelling at each other and stuff just because they messed up. It was definitely something that we could bond over. I wouldn't say it kind of like identified our relationship, but we definitely became closer through soccer and we could just work on it together all the time. So Melissa's kind of the hard-headed one. She doesn't really listen to advice very well. I tried to give her some, and I mean, it was basically the same as Suzanne's, but Melissa's gonna always do her own thing. My number one thing was make sure that you like the girls on the team because that's who you're gonna be spending most of your time with. I also told them to kind of pick a school that they would enjoy outside of soccer because, I mean, obviously in the SEC, football's a big thing. It's fun to go to football games when you can, even though it conflicts with soccer season.
I loved Ole Miss. Matt recruited me first. I broke my leg in high school and he was like the only coach that really looked at me, made me feel at home here, and when the opportunity presented itself to look at Tennessee, I pretty much jumped on that because I'd always had that in the back of my mind.
And Suzanne was going to Tennessee. We were very nervous that Cap, would maybe follow her sisters, but I think Cap is a person, she's her own person, and she said that to me, and she said, that's fine that they're over there. I want to still come to Ole Miss.
I think that the only pressure was that she felt like she needed to play college soccer no matter what, and I was like, Melissa, you really don't have to. We're still gonna like you either way. But she decided on Ole Miss without a hesitation. I mean, she didn't really look anywhere else. This was clearly the place for her.
It was, in a sense, easier than their recruiting process because I already knew what to do because I saw them go through the same thing twice with both of them. So it was pretty easy for me to figure out what I liked and what I didn't like. And as soon as I came to Ole Miss, I knew I liked it.
And I think all along we've been the right place for her. She fits into exactly what we want to do and how we want to play, and she's shown us every year. She's done really well for us.
Everyone in my family was looking forward to it. We had it marked on our calendars as soon as the schedule came out. Throughout the whole season, I was kind of counting down the weeks until we played UT because it was kind of towards the end of the season.
Smack talk that came out of it was when we were actually playing each other. I know that leading up to the games, we would make it a big deal. The night that we all got to play against each other was probably one of my favorite memories of all time.
Once we stepped on the field, obviously we took pictures before and all that sort of stuff. And once we stepped on the field, me and Carolyn were on the same side at one point. And she would do something good, and I'd be like, dang, she's doing a really good job. And I was like, oh crap, I have to defend that.
I didn't play that much, honestly, against when we played Ole Miss. It was fun cheering. But I thought it was just, I would always root for Melissa. I wouldn't root for Ole Miss, obviously, but I always wanted her to do well. So when she would do well against someone on our team, I'd be like, yes, go Melissa. But then I was like, oh wait, no, we have to beat them.
Having two other sisters that played SEC soccer kind of creates a really huge bond. I mean, soccer is a big part of us, and we were able to play soccer at the highest level and even play against each other at the highest level. I guess I didn't really realize that until we all three did play against each other and how big of a deal people made of that. And I was like, wow, this is actually a really cool thing.
Usually there's a dancer or a volleyball player or something in the group, but we thought it was normal. I don't think we ever thought it was abnormal until we were told that.
It's just pretty normal. People sometimes ask us that question, how the heck did your parents get all three of y'all to like the same sport and be so good at it? And I mean, all of us I think it was through our childhood, we just pushed each other to be better. And I think I'm the soccer player that I am today because my sisters pushed me so hard.